do this introduction right now.
Alright, well, since you're too drunk off motherfucking effing. The Point of It All podcast, episode 36.
37.
37.
We're at 37.
That's why you should have did it. Episode 37.
That's right. 37. Episode 37.
I'm your sober-ish or sober-er host.
Probably.
River with 2 R's. Right. AKA turn my shit to louder. We trying something new. There's no microphones. We're doing this wireless voice.
It feels like it's acapella right now.
It feels like it's something. I feel like I gotta yell.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, probably. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I gotta,
Right.
Why are you talking like this? Haven't you seen my movie? Haven't you heard my podcast?
The views. That was a good one.
That was a good one. Hey, light skin. A fucking gay tried to talk to me.
Listen, bitch.
I don't know if we keep that in.
Oh yeah, we definitely. Shout out to Chappelle Show.
How's it taste, motherfucker? Oh!
Can you stop yelling at me, please?
No, I can't stop yelling, because that's how I talk. You ain't never seen my movies? Juice, that was a good one. Deep Blue Sea, they ate me. A fucking shark ate me. Drink, bitch.
I'm your boy, man, Billy Ellis, a.k.a. the Black Teddy Ruxpin, a.k.a. Mr. Two Socks himself. We have...
A.k.a. plural.
A.k.a. a.k.a. Mr. Pastor B.E. Jakes. All that and more. You know what? Let me talk about that.
Go ahead.
You keep talking about my AKAs. You're the one who keep coming up with the AKAs, and I keep bringing them up.
I came up with 3. Okay.
Black Indian in the cupboard.
Okay.
There's another one in there.
Okay, you're not helping your argument.
I'm gonna listen to 27 and 35.
See, you can't see. That's how you're wrong.
I'm drinking.
Okay.
All right.
So anyway, Black Indian in the cupboard.
Black Indian in the cupboard. No, you came up with a couple more.
AKA plural would be.
No. Your girl's favorite side chick.
Side nigga, you mean?
Yeah, side nigga.
Oh, yeah, you ain't drunk if you call yourself a side chick.
You know what I'm saying? Call myself a side chick. If you're calling yourself a side chick,
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You don't even like that name, though, side nigga.
I really don't. I don't like it.
You know what? We never really we never really attacked this. So before we begin, why don't you like side nigga?
Well, I don't like it before you even started calling me that. I never like that. It's like calling. I never liked the term baby mama either. I don't like. It's just those type of terms I just don't like.
Why? But they're very exact.
I mean, and that's the thing though. They're very exact. Like, I mean, even though they're known and everything else like that, I just don't. I try to stay away from it. I don't like stereotypes. But
that's not a stereotype. That's an exact. I wouldn't know what to call my baby mama other than baby mama. The mother of my child seems so respectable, and she
don't deserve such
you know my history.
I know the history.
Yeah, so like baby mama seems more appropriate.
I get it. Okay, but I'm just saying if I had such a thing, I would call him the mother of my child. But yours is a whole different situation. I just don't like the term. I just don't like it.
Okay. Hey,
I have an opinion not to like it.
You're right. You can definitely. Your opinion is the reason we're starting this podcast without our boy Fred. Shout out to Fred. He gonna be here, but we haven't talked about it much. River with 2 R's.
Before you go preface this, this is our Christmas episode.
Yes,
guys. So happy holidays to you and your families. I hope you're sharing your gifts and being with family and
jingle balls.
That too, and drinking and having a good time, and
jingle balls.
I don't know what that means, but
I don't know. It just sounds better than jingle bells. Jingle balls.
Jingle balls.
Because I think, fuck a kiss. I hope at least one listener is getting some head under a mistletoe. I'm gonna put that out there. One listener. I just need one. Fuck kisses. A mistletoe is supposed to be used for mouth.
Yeah, right.
So for 2018, Let's expand that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm following what you're going with. Yeah,
so, if you're a female, surprise your guy and be like, you know what, baby? I don't want to do the normal kiss under mistletoe.
Okay.
Start going down. Unzip his fly. He gonna go crazy.
That would be some fly shit, though.
That is. And then afterwards, if he ever asks you, what made you do that? You be like, I listened to the Point of It All podcast. Give us a shout out. They said that I should try something new. Keep him on his toes. He will be on his toes. Keep him on his mistletoes.
Keep him on the mistletoe. Keep him on the mistletoe.
You know
keep him on the
saying?
mistletoe. It's funny. I like it.
You know, keep him on there. I'm telling you. Thank me later. No Drake.
That's some fly shit right there.
I'm trying to help. Listen, y'all think, maybe y'all don't think, I'm not trying to break up relationships. I want relationships to stay intact. I think love is a beautiful thing.
Love is a beautiful thing.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I can't wait for me to find that one, but I can't fall in love. I got to fall in like first. You know, I'm waiting for me to find that girl I fall in like with.
You know what? And I don't want to get too deep.
But shit, Deep Blue see it.
Shut up. I don't want to get too deep, but I heard something today that kind of fucked with me today. I didn't really fuck with me, but it fucked with me mentally. I'm just looking at something different.
Okay.
Now, somebody told me today that he was in love with somebody that he had to learn to love instead of just falling in love. Because he said if you fell in love, it's easier to fall out of love with. It kind of stuck with me a little bit. I said, so you was with somebody that you had to learn to love. I said, that's a little interesting to me.
See, but that sounds like, we had a conversation last week. I don't know if it's a conversation, but I know it's a comment that I completely 100% agree with you on. You said you want a girl that's going to like you at least as much or more than you like her.
Right.
And I am 100% in the same camp with you on that.
Right.
I don't want to have to make myself like somebody or her come around to me. Because it's not going to work. Because things like me trying to kick it with her and stuff, she gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Opposed to her naturally like, man, I've been waiting for you to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
right. Yeah.
That's why I say, like, I want my chicks to, we either be on the same level one each other or you want me more.
More, right. I didn't even originally meant to say I want you to want me more, because that's kind of just, you know, playing, you know, that's a little extra. In a way,
but I don't think it is. You can tell when a girl like you, when a girl's into you more than you're into her. Not to say you're not into her,
right? That's what. Yeah,
but you can tell when, like, damn, she really digging me.
Like she really,
you know what I'm saying? She's saying stuff to me that I would say to her.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know.
So when you get that, I'm like, wow, okay, yeah,
yeah, and that's a great feeling.
It is a great feeling. It's an amazing feeling.
Yeah,
you know, and when he told me that today, I'm like, wow. But here's what I'm prefacing that because you know how sometimes like we get in these relationships and we fall in love. You know what I mean? Like, man, I'm really in love with her now, and she'll do something she'll either do something out of her element that you don't like, or she'll fuck up something and you know it's not gonna work, and you just fall right out of love real quick to the point where you don't even want to be with her no more.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Early in the relationship,
right? You know what I'm saying? And so it's real easy to do that. It's real easy to get out of a relationship like that. And you know how many times we've done that? Like me and you. I know you've done it. So I got
ADD. So it's like shit.
I might have ADD too. So shit. I don't know.
Once you do something, it's like
yeah.
You know?
but you said you. And one thing, she do something out of her element, you're out. I get you. But you know, that's what I'm saying. You know how many times we've done that, like been in that situation before? Yeah. Whereas he said that to me and I'm like, wow, he said he had to learn how to love her. And I'm like, wow, how do you even do that?
That's what I'm wondering.
That's what I'm saying.
Because it's some chicks that I know for a fact that's into me, but I'm not necessarily into them on that level. Right. At least at this point.
At this point, right.
Not to say I couldn't ever be.
Right.
Yeah. But it'd be like, for me to be into them on that level, it will be me making myself.
Making yourself get into that love.
And it's like, I don't think love should be it should be forced. I think it should be natural.
It should be forceful, right.
Yeah, it should just come. You should just one day just be looking at that person and just be like, absolutely love this person. Like, I don't want to be without this person.
I don't want to be without this person.
It shouldn't be like, you're looking at this person like, this person seems like they can be a good person for me.
Right.
I don't feel it, but I'm going to work on making myself feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
yeah.
It just, not to say that to each his own. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I know how I feel emotionally, and I know there's only a handful of women I ever loved in my life. Mm-hmm. But that love was straight natural. Like, something happened that made me put in my head, like, you're in love with this chick. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you want to spend the rest of your life if you could.
If you could, right. Yes.
Right. That's the important part. If you could.
If you could. I find it funny that we had to pick up the drink at the same time.
Because we're friends.
Yeah.
We're genuine friends. That's why. If y'all know, y'all can't, this ain't video. I said that we literally both picked up a drink at the same time.
I swear to God, we just did.
We've been hurt before. I think that's what it is. Me and BE have been hurt before. I think that's what it is.
Oh my God. You want to talk about damage goods.
Yeah. Oh Christ. My God. No, take that can of peas, throw it on the ground.
Microsoft went down 10 points.
Oh. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, shit. But going back to that, though, what he said, I guess, is kind of flawed logic, but at the same time, look.
Yes, you use a flawed logic.
It is flawed. It is flawed logic, of course. Yes. Shut up.
I've been waiting for that to catch up. That was like 2-3 episodes ago.
Yeah, right. I guess what he said is flawed logic, but at the same time, I can imagine in you, and I know me personally, I've gotten out of relationships without thinking.
Yes, facts.
And then regretting it later on.
Facts.
So you know what I mean? I get what he's saying. You know what I mean? Like, I guess that's where he was going with that.
But sometimes it's not always bad, even though you think back and be like, I shouldn't have did that. You know how you felt in the moment.
Yeah, in that moment.
You know how you felt in the moment.
And you felt like this was the right thing to do at the time.
You felt like that in the moment. And like I said, you may and the only reason you even sometimes think back to it is because maybe you're around a couple that just love each other and you're like, man, I could have had that. I could have had that. It's never just without seeing something.
Right. Yeah.
Or hearing something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's never just that random.
Yeah.
So that's why I think that outside elements, outside variables brought that on. You know
it definitely does.
Yeah.
It definitely does. My brother, for example, it happens. I mean, I have to see it all the time. You know what I mean? I see my brother happy. Like, even though he like, oh my God, I'm surrounded by women, he loves the fact that he's with them.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it rubs off on me, and I hate it sometimes. But yeah,
hey, shout out to him. He has no disrespect, he has a beautiful bride. You know,
yes.
He's good. You know what I'm saying? She has beautiful kids. I've seen him. You know, he's good. He's in a good situation.
He's in a good place. He is in a good place.
I like when my guys are genuinely happy. Yeah. You know, you don't like when you kicking it with one of your boys. One of your boys call you over to kick it and they going through something. And I ain't gonna lie, truth be told, I told BE that today. I told him I was like, listen, I'm kind of down, let's drink. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. But I don't want to be that person. I want to drink because I'm feeling merry.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Not because things are kind of sour.
Like, I feel good today. You know what? Let's have a drink.
Right.
You know?
Right. Not like, nigga, I need a drink.
I need a drink.
Fuck it, I need a drink.
Some drama happening right now.
Right.
Come on, man. Let's hang out.
I got real grown problems. Grown men problems.
Grown men ass problems, for real. But yeah, man. Like, I mean, we both do. Like, I'm going through something. You're going through something. Once we can't discuss right now, but you know.
But we talking to y'all anyway. You see how listen, this is like therapeutic.
Yeah, so.
Very therapeutic. Y'all talk to us. We talk right back to y'all.
Back at
y'all. Even though we may not keep it 100, but that 87 is still a high number.
God damn it.
You know, at least 87% of y'all is using unleaded. Fuck you mean. So
like for real,
like
I don't know anybody who's using Super right now.
Not another person. Especially this time of year, you got gifts.
Oh my god, we got gifts.
Save some money
For real. So how's your Christmas season gonna be, man?
I'm done.
Yeah.
Are
you done with everybody?
I'm done. Like, it's some people I want to get gifts. I can't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be one of those people because it's gonna be people out there. I know it's for a fact. It's people out there that make themselves go in a hole trying to appease other people.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. Like, I just, when you look back, you think like, man, I shouldn't have bought that gift. I don't want to look back and regret it. I got one daughter.
Right. I
got one mother. And as long as those two people have something, I knocked out my main list. Not to say I don't give a fuck about nobody else, but you know, we got the main people in our life, you know. And,
right, exactly, yeah.
And my mother and my daughter are the two main people in my life, and I took care of both of them. So, you know, I did what I was supposed to do in my mind, in my heart of hearts, you know what I'm saying?
I said this year, for myself, it's all about the kids. So all my nieces and nephews got something. I talked to my sisters and all. I talked to Darius. I talked to my brother about, you know, his kids and what they wanted, you know, what they think they wanted or whatever. And I went through them for like the past month or so, and I figured out something. They're gonna have a really good Christmas. I did something this year that I haven't been able to do in the past couple years, and I feel good about it because, you know, I make a little bit more money than I used to.
This nigga get a mad OT. Listen, he trying to dance around it. My nigga right here was getting mad OT, angry OT, pissed off OT.
Hey, angry and pissed off is pretty. Yeah, that's a great adjective to use.
You know what I'm saying? He worked mad hours, and I'm glad that he can, you know what I'm saying, really enjoy them extra hours.
Like this nigga would call me. This nigga would call me and ask me to hang out, and I couldn't because I'd be at work.
Right, working on off days and shit.
Yeah,
that's when you know motherfuckers getting that bread when they supposed to be off.
Yeah, so
and they at work.
But I still made time to hang out with you. I still made time to hang out.
You got a social life.
I do have a social life. I try to. You know what I mean? It's just the weekdays. The weekdays is hard on me because, I mean, those are the days I work, but at the same time, when I get off work, I'm ready to go to sleep. And those are the main days where I'm like offline anytime. So, I mean, it's the weekends where I'm like with you or with Freddie or Fred or anybody, you know, my brother. I hang out with y'all. You know, I do have a social life, but at the same time, you know, yeah, I'm getting some money. You know, I am afforded a lot of things, and I made it about the kids this year. So I got my nieces and nephews a lot of things. I got my nephew his headset, and you know he got the PlayStation thing for the PlayStation Live for a year. I got him that, so he got the headset so he could play live.
That's what's up.
So I gave him that, and I gave both my nieces. There's this new thing. I don't know what this is. LOL ball. I don't know what this called.
Look at you. I know it's a surprise ball.
Yeah, you. Why did everybody? All the parents know about it. I had no idea about it.
They restocked Sunday. I called you Sunday. You didn't pick up. I don't know if you seen my missed FaceTime.
I didn't.
But I FaceTimed you because I took my Freddie with 1D, surprised my daughter, took her to Toys R Us Sunday. And this surprise ball, new series, because they have series.
Yeah, they have
series.
Yeah, right.
Been sold out, and stores restocked this past Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
And it was at Toys R Us, so I FaceTimed you to tell you it was at Toys R Us. Toys R Us want to fuck parents because they put it on the table right when you walk in. So they're literally right when you walk in the doors open. Surprise ball. Yeah.
You know what's so funny about that? That Sunday, my sister hit me because she didn't have I didn't get the LOL ball yet. She had hit me. She said, "Hey, I know about the shipment at Toys R Us. I want to go there Monday morning." She went 2-3 in the morning.
They was open?
Yeah. Well, no, she knew the shipment was going to be there, so she was there first thing and waited for the LOL ball.
Oh, she could have got it Sunday just regular.
Right.
At least in Bowling or Woodridge, whatever that was.
See, I didn't know about Woodridge. She got it in Joliet.
Okay. Right.
So she got it then. So she did that, and I just gave her the money for it. I was like, "That's her gift. Go ahead and get that for her if you can do it." Because we've been looking for that thing for the past 2-3 weeks, and there was no. I mean, they've been sold out everywhere. Of course, you know,
right?
Sold out online, sold out everywhere.
See, I was trying to save you because I'm like, man, if he want, he just quick pay me right now. I pick up however many he need. Yeah, and we'll do it like that. He said, because you told me before your sister was doing that. Right, so I'm like, I could save her.
See, I missed it. I missed your call.
Literally, fuck people who, okay, y'all don't know. I keep forgetting that y'all don't know our personal details. We have iPhones. He's new to the iPhone game. Yeah, I feel like if I'm going to talk to you, I want to FaceTime you. Right. That's just my thing. Don't ask me why. I just feel like we got this technology. Why not take advantage of it? Why not use it? That's why he was FaceTiming me, and then he was talking to my mother. Exactly. You know, because she respect me. So I FaceTimed him that I'm gonna ask you about that in a second. I FaceTimed him to tell him that, hey, they have it here. So if you want me to pick it up, I can pick it up. Right. Save everybody some time. Okay. But he missed it, whatever. But I got it that day, though. But you good. You got it. Yeah. So we're good. Let's transition. Has your mother heard the episode?
She has heard the episode.
Okay. Update.
So I told her, well, first thing I told her that I said something about her not liking the Jerica episode. Okay. And she was like, "Are you going to keep it?" Because she knows I edit shit. Right. And she was like, I was like, I'm definitely keeping it. It's a intricate part of the beginning of the episode.
If you cut it out, you would have to cut out a lot.
Right. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I'm definitely keeping it. And she was like, why would you keep that? I'm like, because it was the intricate part of the beginning. And she was like, I guess. And so she listened to the episode. And what she said to me, she laughed. She laughed her ass off. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Are you going to sleep soon?
That's your phone.
Is that
my phone's on? Yeah. Look.
I gotta
still
sleep.
Lit. It's still lit.
You know how bad I have to sleep? I have a sleep app on my phone to let you know. Go to bed by 8:15 to get a full 8 hours of sleep. Okay. That's just let you know.
Turn notifications off. My shit stay on vibrate when we do this. I'm not hard headed.
Anyway, yeah. So she laughed her ass off and she said he really went off by that FaceTime. I said, yeah. She said, let him know that I still respect him. I was like, do you really respect him? She was like, yeah. She was like, I was like, do you respect him more than me? And she started laughing. Yes. And I said, I wanted to say, you know what I wanted to say. Yeah.
Shout out. I knew it. You didn't have to say it. The laugh said enough. Me and you can't see me, but I'm pointing my fingers to my eyes, to your eyes, back to my eyes to tell you we're here. I respect you. I know what it means to have a certain level of, I don't know, like you just on a certain level with your son's friends. Right. I understand. We're there. Shout out to you.
You know what?
I didn't mean to cross that line because I told you going forward. My resolution for 2018 is never to say anything to make you have to delete it. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be very careful on what I say.
No, why?
Because I don't want to be that person.
You don't want to be that.
I can still be funny.
What person?
The person that.
What person?
If I need to maybe get a career or maybe somebody needs to hear this, I can be like, this is the episode you want to hear. Like, you know, like I don't want to be that. I want to be funny across the board without. Right. Yes. Okay. Offending anything.
Without offending anybody.
Yeah.
You don't. I mean, we offend a lot of people.
I know we do.
We do.
Alicia Marie.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You've been through so much.
I can't wait till the update for that.
Oh my God! Please update us. Just when you update us, your first sentence should be, "River, I accept your apology." That's what I want. I don't want to lose not one listener. I know we probably have. Yeah. You got to understand. Since
is this serious hour? Right
this is time out early.
Yeah. Okay. We can learn that.
We never said what we're gonna put time out.
Okay.
Okay. This is time out early. Serious. Okay. Serious radio. I don't want to lose a listener, but if we lose a listener, I want it to be lost for something that I didn't do or say.
Right. Okay.
I want everybody to enjoy this podcast because I listen to podcasts. I know how a podcast can, you just put it on, you're at work, you're driving. It can like really lift your spirits if you're going through something.
Yeah.
We all go through stuff. We all want something to distract us. Right. I want this podcast for those who need it to be a distraction. Even if it's just for an hour. It's an hour of your life where whatever is heavy set on your mind, you are not thinking about.
Honestly, when I'm at work, I listen to our own podcast and laugh.
I listen to it too. Yeah, I laugh too. And I wanted to help people. I want to, for 2018, one of my resolutions is to get better at answering emails because you people are taking the time out to tell us your problems. So I want to be able to at least give some advice that I think is helpful. Right. Some of you all might be like, why does he think he is qualified to answer these emails or whatever? I've took 2 classes of psychology and sociology. That might not be qualifications, but I think that's more than some.
That's 2 more than me.
That's more than what some have. I'm not shooting shots. That means I
ain't qualified at all.
But I'm just saying, taking psychology classes will really help you understand the way people think. So I just want to be able to take the experiences I've experienced and be like, hey, this is what it is. This is what I think. This is how I feel. Right. I appreciate you all even clicking on play when this pops up. Now, to continue to be serious. On Facebook, we got a comment. I don't know if you saw it, but there's a guy that said, why does this keep popping up in my news feed? Report it. You didn't see that?
Somebody reported it?
Somebody reported us. It wasn't a push notification for me. I just randomly clicked on our podcast. Right. And we had one comment, and one comment was some guy. I don't remember his name. I ain't gonna put him on blast because you're not that important to me, honestly. Right. He said, why does this keep popping up in my news feed? Skip the line, and the next line said report it. It's because we are sponsored. Right. And I thank so much Mr. Plural, aka Plural, for doing what he did to get us sponsored, but we are just trying to get out there. First of all, if we pop up in your news feed and you didn't want us to, you don't have to click play. You can just scroll past it. Scroll past it. I scroll past a lot of shit. A lot of stuff I scroll past. It's not that hard. Just scroll past it.
You know a lot of shit that I scroll past on my Twitter feed?
Yeah, me too. Me too. So it's not that big. You don't have to. If you listen,
this is new to me. I didn't hear none about this.
It's a thing. So if you're somebody, let's say this is the very first episode you heard because we were in your news feed, and you don't like what you're hearing, it's fine. Right. You could just press stop right now, and keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
It's fine. But
we appreciate your download.
Yeah, we appreciate you even taking the time to press play. Right. But I'll tell you one thing: we're gonna pop up again.
We definitely
gonna pop up again.
Yeah, we are.
Because we're trying to get this booming. Yeah. And this is for the people that actually like it. This is for the people that take out time and be like, hey, they're going through stuff that we're going through. They can actually relate to some of this stuff. Not Fred. Fred does not relate.
Fred, no, he don't relate to anything.
He does not know our problems.
Like what we were talking about earlier, he probably not even going through none of it.
No, he gonna skip past this problem. But me and AKA Plural understand. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to reach out for the normal people, the normal 87 unleadeds that River with 2 R's understands. Because I done been through some things. I done seen through some things. I can't even say it because I done seen it.
Riv been through that.
You know, I've been through that. AKA Plural been through that. Yeah. Alicia Marie been through that.
She definitely went through that.
Miss Anonymous.
Is
she has been at that. Right. We been through that. So
Riv did that. So hopefully you won't have to go through that.
Ooh, tell them again. Only some of y'all will get that.
Yeah, right.
Speaking of, I want to get off this seriousness. So that was my time out.
Serious.
So some of y'all that tuned in last week, y'all will know that I'm trying this new time out where I talk to y'all real. Right. Give y'all the real. But to get from that, because I don't like the dark, let's get to the light. He brought up rap lyrics.
I did.
We talked off the show. I am a diehard big Lil Wayne fan. Still to this day.
Still to this day. I think we talked about this before. Like in the early episodes, we talked about you being a real like hardcore Wayne fan.
He's coming out with D6. For y'all don't know what D6 is, Dedication 6, right. Christmas Day. But late last night, I should say, he dropped 2 tracks. One of which was Bank Account. 21 Savage.
On God, Dedication 6 on God, Dedication 6 on God.
And I've been talking to AKA Plural over here, and he's just not really feeling it. And I'm never trying to change somebody's opinion about anything. That's why we got all our own opinions.
Right.
But when I can't understand your opinion, I question it. I really do question it, because that man went in on Bank Account.
Okay.
The floor is yours.
Wait, the floor is mine now. All right, so as you know, the Bank Account remix came out last night or this morning, however you listen to it. I listened to it this morning. I listened to it a couple times actually. Today? It was a bunch of new music that came out today. The Bank Account song came out. He dropped that. He also dropped the song of OJ, which was Blacked Out. He dropped that too. Cardi dropped her new single with 21 Savage, Bartier Cardi. She dropped that today. What else came out? Travis Scott and Quavo came out today too. So a lot of new music came out. So I'm just scrolling through, listening to it. I listened to Bartier Cardi. That's a whole nother opinion for another story. I'll probably talk to y'all about that later on. But let's talk about Bank Account. So Bank Account, so I listened to it, and my first listen, the first thing I thought of was he ain't really do it like I want him to do the song. Like, okay, dedication, all the dedication songs are all about the new song. Well, not about the new songs, but all the old songs that came out that year, the beats that he was going to kill. That's what dedication is. It's pretty much what the Sorry for the Waits are. That's much what the droughts are also. So all those mixtapes he come out with is all about the songs that came out of that year
and making them better.
Okay, that's not.
I'm just saying he makes a lot of songs that a lot of rappers. I used to rap. People don't know that. Well,
I used to rap too.
Bam. Some of you guys got the gist because I did the opening on DNA a while back.
I had to bring that back one day.
Some of our new listeners don't even know.
Oh my God, yeah. I might drop it on this one.
Ooh, I might drop
it on this episode. Matter of fact, I'm going to drop it right now.
I was about to say, you're going to have to drop it right now.
I'm dropping it right now.
He's going to drop it right now. Right now.
I got discipline from older kin inside my DNA. Got a poppers with my squad, we never fake like TNA. Tits and ass, we all spaz on topics you all can relate. If you can't, listen anyway and have yourself a drink. Truth no Derrida, got Darius, the almost married man. River with 2 R's, also shout out to my Mexican. There's Mac 2, send him nudes, we don't judge. Will be E from his story time, and then there's Nasty Freddy with 1D.
All right, we're back. So,
I hope you liked that.
Yeah, I hope you did too.
That's when Darius was on the show.
Yeah. Shout
out to Darius.
Yeah, bro.
Listen to episode 1 to maybe 8.
Start on 3. No, start on 3.
No, yeah, you know what? Yeah, start on 3.
1 and 2 for our new listeners only.
Please.
1 and 2, we were still getting our feet wet.
Yeah, we just didn't.
But by 3, we had it. We understood. We had a meeting. We had a huddle.
Yeah, we did.
And then after that, we've been going no huddle.
Yeah, right. Fuck it, let's just do it.
Let's just do it.
Oh no, yeah. So,
but it's a lot of songs he goes And there's a lot of rappers that aren't lyrical. I'm not going to put people on blast, but you guys know the people that just, you only listen to the song because of the hook and or the beat.
Yeah.
And he makes the actual verses along with the hook and the beat good.
Right.
Good. So that's what I appreciated. Because when my definition of a mixtape, this isn't the exact definition, but I love people who just don't give new material and just make another CD. I love when they go over other people's beats. I love it.
So you're the very opposite of everybody. I mean, because that's what the mixtapes were at the beginning of the time. Everybody was just going on other people's beats on the mixtapes. Now it's the thing where, you know, you get new material and stuff like that.
If you can make a dope new song, listen, besides Wayne, I told him earlier, Fabulous. As far as dropping new, unheard material, I think Fabulous is the best on mixtapes.
He is the best. Yeah, he does.
I really feel like Fabulous is the best. Yeah. Shout out to you, Fab. Yeah. But as far as you putting an instrumental in front of somebody, Wayne is the king. He is the king. And it's so many beats that when I hear he's dropping a mixtape, I'd be like, man, I hope he do this, hope he do that. And he does it.
He does it, right.
So I was telling him this year, I hope he does. I would love him to do Bodak Yellow. But then the song that I didn't think he'd do, I just played with in my mind. Like, I would love him to do DNA. And I seen he teased it on Twitter.
He teased it on Twitter. Today, actually, he previewed it.
So I am ecstatic about him going over DNA. But he came out with bank accounts. Right. I'm sorry, 21 Savage. I'm not a big fan of bank accounts. But I've been listening to Lil Wayne's version nonstop over the last 24 hours. It's been less than 24 hours, actually.
Have you listened to it more than Work It Out?
In a short time period, yes.
Wow.
Yes. And I play Work It Out a lot. In a short time period, yes. Because
for those who don't know what Work It Out is a song.
You're going to have to incorporate it.
I have to.
Yeah.
But you got a light bill too. And I got a gas bill too. But you got a light bill too. And I got a gas bill too. But you got a light bill too. And I got a gas bill too. But you got a light bill too. And I got a gas bill too. But you got a light bill too. And I got a gas bill too. But you got a light bill too. And I got a gas bill too. But you got a light bill too. And I got a gas bill too. But you got a light bill too. And I got a gas bill too. But you got a light bill too. And I got a gas bill too. But you got a light bill too. And I got a gas bill too. But you got a light bill too. And I got a gas bill too. But you got a light bill too. And I got a gas bill too. But you got a light bill too. And I got a gas bill too. But you got a light bill too. And I got a gas bill too.
But Work It Out is a song that he introduced me to when I was at his mother's house.
Yes, facts.
We went to his mother's house and he introduced me to this song when we was just getting pizza.
Facts.
One day. And it's by this artist named Charisma.
Facts.
Right? Okay. And I fell in love instantly. And it's like with him and Bank Account, I had to get the song. I grabbed the song on Apple Music and I've been playing it ever since. It's great. It's amazing. I'm pretty sure you heard it on your commercials.
Google Chrome.
Yeah, Google Chrome.
That's what introduced me to it. I was like, what is this?
Yeah, so I didn't hear it at first, but he had brought it to my attention and I fell in love instantly. But that's neither here or there. We're not talking about that song.
Oh, it's here. It's here. It needs to be with you all day.
I mean, even though it's relatable, we all got a light bill, dude.
We all got a light bill, dude. And we got a gas bill, too. Somebody gonna work it out. Somebody.
Oh, man, we all got a light bill due and a gas bill, too. Yeah, so going back to Bank Account. So he heard it. He was ecstatic. I heard Bank Account a couple times this morning. And I have to say, I was kind of disappointed. And I haven't given him a reason as to why yet, but I'm giving you the reason why now. So I listened to it, and the first thing I heard was him being sing-songy, and I don't like sing-songy Wayne. I don't like the auto-tune, even though he auto-tunes everything. Don't get me wrong, I know he auto-tunes everything, but when he auto-tunes and sings, I don't like that. And that's a lot of his music. I mean, I couldn't even say it's a lot of his. It's some of his music now. It's like 40% of his music now.
Okay.
So I don't like that. So he already turned me off there. So I thought that was, I hope this ain't the whole song. And then he turned up for the last remainder of the song. So I'm like, okay, this is the Wayne I want. This is the Wayne I want right here. So I was hoping that he would just give me that the whole entire song. But that was what I was disappointed about. I don't like sing-songy Wayne. I don't like auto-tuney. I don't want that.
25 million on a nice big old mansion. And bitch, I still haven't invited your family. When you walk in, you see the art and gold Grammys. I'ma just kill that pussy, now it's just a closed casket. 25 million on a mansion, so precious. Bitch, be careful where you bringing your besties. Satin sheets, I ain't got time for no messes. The exorcist told me my wife is possessive. Adderall just so we can go restless. We fucking all night long, no breakfast. No confessions, no questions, we both professionals. Now ride me like an open road, no pedestrian.
I want rapping ass Wayne. Give me that. I want bars, I want metaphors, I want that. He gave me that. The last 2 minutes, he gave me that.
He did.
But that first, I almost turned it off because of it, because I thought it was going to be the whole song.
And like I told him, he was only putting his spin on how the original song was. That's it. But once he started spitting,
right,
I was taken back to 07.
You buy the car for the bitch, I buy the narcs for the bitch. You buy apartments and shit, it's nice I just walked in this bitch. You buy the art for the bitch, you're arguing too often and shit. You always starting some shit, that should come off of the bench. Shout out my homies I miss, Nino and Tony and Mitch. This ain't no cardinal shit, she won't come snarl this shit. She won't go hard with a bitch, she know what happens today. She know we always forget, and she deported the shit. And he just saw his little bitch, tell him I want no trip. Tell him my guns getting skinny, tell him they starving for this. Give me the check, give me the...
I mean, yeah, it's 07 Wayne. It's definitely 07
10 years ago,
yeah,
he took me to. And for people who say Wayne ain't got it no more, bank account shows you that you are wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
It's still there.
Yeah.
It's still there, and that's why I won't leave him, man. That's because he may not be, his singles may not be 07 Wayne.
You're not a battered girlfriend, but you're a girlfriend now.
I don't like the way you put that. I don't want us talking about a guy.
I won't leave him. I won't leave him.
Okay. Pause. No homo. Pause. I just want to put that in there. I support him. You can ask my friends. I'm a very loyal person.
He is. He's a very loyal person.
So I won't leave Wayne's side because even when I hear songs that I don't like in succession, like a few in a row, he brings me back and says, "This is why you shouldn't leave."
I get that. So with that, I mean, I gave you the reason why. I almost turned it off the first time, but I listened to the full thing, and I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. This is the Wayne I want right here. Snapping off. Winnie the Coop line.
Winnie the Coop
line? Great. I love the fucking line.
My hair is a minute too long. My bitch look like River could bury your bitch look like Rosetta Stone. I made my bitch go get a clone. Fuck them together and then on their own. When they catch feeling, I'm gone. I'm whipping the Winnie the Coop. I'm driving and sipping the soup. The shit made me drift in the coupe. As long as I get to the...
It was a couple lines on there and I'm like, oh shit, I can't believe you just said that shit.
It is. He got some lines in there.
So we were going back and forth on Twitter. I don't know if you've seen it, but we was going back and forth on Twitter about this song. Because it's been out for like, 12 to 14 hours so far. And we were talking about it. He was like, dude, you tripping. You need to go back and listen to it. I'm like, all right. So I'm going back. And maybe because it was 8 in the morning when I heard it. And I was like half asleep when I listened to it. Maybe that's why I didn't fully like it. I like it. But it's that first part I still don't like. You know what I mean?
Okay. That's fine.
So if I can cut that part out, I'll be great. It's just like the Lil Yachty and Migos song, the Peekaboo song. If I could just take Lil Yachty off the song, I'll be great.
So let's see. So let me ask you this: did he make it better than the 21 Savage version?
Oh, absolutely.
That's all it needs.
That's absolutely.
That's all. I guarantee you, when he makes the song, all he's trying to do is make it better than the original.
21 Savage version is good. Don't get me wrong, because I love the beat. So everybody loves the beat. The beat is great. But you listen to it because of the beat. Personally, I don't listen to a whole 24. I listen to his album. I heard it's an album. It's all right. It's not the greatest of all time. It's not great at all, but it's okay. But I listen to his album. I go and listen to these albums here and there. Like, full disclosure, I don't hate the young kids. I listen to their album. So I'll go listen to, 21 Savage. I listened to Lil Yachty when it came out. I listened to it one time. I listened to what's the one? Uzi Verts. And that's why I like that Pharrell song, Neon Guts. You didn't like that song.
I did.
I love that song. It's the only song on there other than XO Tour Life that I like.
Right.
Higher than Elon Musk, so high stars eat all dust. And I got a colorful aura, like I got neon guts. Dark energy we don't touch, all jewelry's beyond touch. And they give a colorful aura, like I got neon guts.
Higher than Elon Musk, so high stars eat our dust. And I got a colorful aura, like I got neon guts. Dark energies we don't touch, our jewelry's beyond touch. And I got a colorful aura, like I got neon guts.
So I go out and listen to these albums, the new kids' albums. So I don't, full disclosure, I do listen to them. It's just that I don't pull them to the side like fuck them. I don't care. I listen to the old shit, but no, I listen to the new kids too. And so I listen to 21 Savage, and Bank Account is the only song on It's an Album that I like. So when I listen to it, I got it on my Apple Music. It's cool. I like it because I like the beat. But I've seen so many people freak that beat, like Jordan Lucas.
I'm willing to die for this shit. I'm ready to flip and end up in prison the rest of my life for this shit. Said my mama ain't want me, she got an abortion, I end up surviving this shit. And if I want a son, I ain't got the money, I'll probably be robbing this shit. Don't know how much I cry for this shit. Said I'm willing to ride for this shit. Murder's my hobby, inside of my closet's a bunch of dead bodies and shit. Niggas said that I'm cursed, cause I go to church and stare at the Bible and shit. Shorty say I'm the worst, cause I do my dirt, and I don't be hiding this shit. Bitch, I'm a savage, I spit at you bastards, I wonder what you gonna do to me, oh. I need to hear some more rapping, I'm just not impressed by your cash and your jewelry, oh. All you my soldiers, and I'm a lieutenant, goddammit, you should be saluting me, ho. I hope you know I ain't going nowhere. All you rappers just better get used to me, ho, nigga. I'ma start blue on my jeans, bought me a Jeep, cause I was.
He freaked that beat. I seen a white girl freak that beat.
Ooh.
I don't know if you've seen that yet.
I did not.
I had to show you that after the pod, but she freaked that beat way more than. I'm not gonna say Wayne, but I've seen her freak that beat more than professional rappers. It's great.
I'm French tips with the modest touch. Line 'em up, I don't buy that crunch, cause I rap supreme over anybody who's trying to body the body to bounce back, get curved like the hips do. This exactly what the lips do, coming to kiss you. Fix my lipstick in your glasses, like yeah, this how bad bitch wrist move in a circular motion. Hurting the vultures, they can't let it go, that I look like I came out of Frozen. Podium, blowing ice on the beat, so nice when I'm on the scene, gotta leave. Abadi, side young honey, Bugs Bunny with the tunes, flow clean. Miss Hannah, you try to handle them, hold the candle to them, they too lit. Yo, dick the length of a toothpick, at least that's what you rap like. Been on my grind, it's a half pipe, I rock so hard they measure my half-life, and I'm winning, so everybody tryna run up on me, and they still can't pass, ho. You may play Mario, I told you, you still can't smash. Bro, Post Malone with the jukes, up a semitone from the dudes, froze-on the way I suit up, 23, sharp shoot up, friends must be in Bermuda the way they all disappeared. They on my line, I ain't heard from them in years, look how they all reappear. They ain't even bring me back a freaking souvenir, yeah, ooh, take a seat, Rick James with the freak, Ricky Bobby with the whip, yeah, go 100 millipede, everybody is a letdown, this is Pet Sounds, life's a beach, boy. Get off my wave, cause I had met with Tidal and I ain't talking no beach, boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So when Wayne did it, I was expecting a whole lot more. That's my thing. I have a whole lot of expectation for Wayne because Wayne been in the game for so long. So I have a whole lot of respect for this dude because I listened to him since Lights Out. So when the beginning come on, I'm like, oh God. It's just going to be the whole song, but you have to endure that for the first minute of it, and then you get that
Wayne.
Yeah, you get that Wayne, you get that 07 Wayne that you love, and I was like, oh, okay, so this is it. So I have to endure that. I have to skip that part just to get to that. So, I mean, that's the only reason why I don't like the song. Other than that, it's good. It's great, actually.
It's great. Thank you for saying it's great.
Yeah,
yes, because I believe it's great. I believe. I don't have that, like I said, I don't have that Bank Account song on my iPod.
I do.
But this shit right here,
yeah.
I've listened to this shit all day.
Many
today.
people has freestyled on the song because the beat is so cold. But yeah,
Wayne did man.
Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bank accounts. Plus the main account with insane amounts. Something to think about. Plus the drinking route. Now I'm hanging on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different bank accounts. And the main account. With insane amounts. Oh my God. Wow.
The man is great.
The man is
So, like I said, he previews DNA today. The project comes out on Christmas. We'll give you a review next week. We'll give you a review for that. Can we give him a review for that next week?
You know I'm down.
All right, so we'll give him a review of that.
That's all I'm listening to him. That's my Christmas gift. Thank you, Weezy.
I did listen to Travis Scott's and Quavo's album. There was a few. I love Travis Scott.
I fuck with Travis Scott too.
I love Travis Scott. I love Quavo for the hooks. I fucks with him for the hooks. I love Migos as a whole. But I kind of do it out. But I listen to it for Travis Scott. Man, there's like 3-4 songs on there out of 13 that I fuck with, and not to mention there's only like in total it's like 42 minutes of 13 songs.
I gotta hear the whole thing.
So it's not really like bad on your ears or anything like that. It's not like an hour and 20.
Okay.
Of 17 to 18 songs. It's only like 13 songs, but like 4 or 5 are hidden. I really, really like took a deep dive on there. When I listen to albums, I go ahead and just listen to every song. And so there's like 4 or 5 songs on there that's good.
I hear the Black Piff and see what it sounds like.
Yeah, so that came out. For those who's Saint Laurent is good. There's a couple songs on there I can't really name now, but there's some great songs on there I had to keep on there on my Apple Music. But yeah, those are the music stuff that came out. Oh, Bartier Cardi. So we have to talk about Bartier Cardi.
I haven't heard it.
You haven't heard it?
I've not heard it.
So you haven't heard it?
I think that's just what I said like twice.
Okay, so I feel like you should listen to this right now.
Pause it.
Wait, okay, so we're gonna come back. He's gonna listen to Bartier Cardi. So we're gonna talk about it.
I'm gonna listen to it, then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna review it.
Right.
Your bitch want party with Cardi. Cartier body in a Rari. Diamonds all over my body, shining all over my body. Cardi got your bitch on Molly. Bitch, you ain't gang, you lame. Billy truck laying the lane, blow up the brain. I go insane. I drop a check on the chain, fuck up a check in the flame. Cardi took your man, you upset. Cardi got rich, they upset. Yeah, Cardi put the pussy on offset. Cardi be brain on offset. Cardi took your man, you upset. Cardi got rich, they upset. Yeah, Cardi put the pussy on offset. Cardi be brain on offset.
All right, so we're back. We back. He finally listened to Bartier Cardi.
You can tell me and AKA Plural is very similar in the way we think because he wrote a tweet about her rhyme scheme sounding like Migos, basically.
Yeah.
Like Offset and that's the exact thing I was thinking, which I don't like about the song. Like, it's like, do what makes you great. Don't cater to him now that that's your guy. You know, you don't need to rap like him. And the fact that the chorus is a lot about him is like...
it kind of turned me off.
Yeah,
like
it takes away from the song. It's like, don't try to appease him. Folks, I said this before. I understand you guys love the people you're with. But sometimes when you try to incorporate them so much in your life to appease them, it takes away from your life.
Right, yeah.
And that's what this song did. And it's just like, the best part about the song was the humorous lines that 21 Savage said.
Absolutely. Like the hot sauce line.
Yeah, he don't eat pussy because he fasting.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Told the waitress I ain't tipping. I like hot sauce on my chick. Oh, God.
It's just, I don't know. I like humor in my rap sometimes. And it's just...
That's why I like 2 Chainz.
That's why I love 2 Chainz.
All right. So I wrote this tweet at 9:26 this morning because that's how early that I was listening to all this music this morning. I said I was listening to Bartier Cardi a few times and I really wanted to like it because I'm a Cardi fan. As disrespectful as that sound, I was like, but listen, the Offset rhyme scheme, I can do without. 21 Savage was the highlight of the record with the hot sauce line. Still can't say that Cardi don't have bars. So that's what I said. Cardi still has bars. Being that this is her second single from a hot ass first single that you can imagine. Imagine this being, imagine, that being your first single and then you come back with this.
I know.
And, people love it. Everybody ain't like us, everything like that. But with this, I'm a little turned off by it because the Offset thing, like, I'm turned off by it. I guess you talked about it in Motorsport. And like, if you continue to talk about it,
if that was your nigga for real, he would have gave you Motorsport.
For real, exactly.
If that was really your nigga, he really cared about your career. Because Migos didn't need Motorsport.
No, they didn't.
They didn't need it. You needed it.
Yeah.
If you could have followed up Bodak Yellow with Motorsport,
yeah.
Oh my God,
that'd be great if that was her second single.
Motorsport, put that thing in sports. Shout it bad, pop it like a court. You a dork, never been a sport.
With Nicki and Migos, that'd be great. You know what? We didn't even think about that.
That's what we said right now.
That could have been a Cardi song.
Migos did not need that.
Right, exactly. That could have been her second single.
If that could have been your follow up,
yeah, to Bodak Yellow, that'd have been amazing. You would have did amazing numbers.
Your career would have been off to an amazing start.
Not to mention, you got No Limit with G-Eazy.
Fuck him, then I get some money. Tongue, I need face, I need brain, concentrate. Apple phone, product case, killer weed, rock a lace. Fuck the move, buy the ace, fuck the goals, drive a rave. Get some money, fuck the rollie, patty.
And the one song with Ozuna.
Y de pensar que yo contigo quiero estar, quiero probar algo de ti para no olvidar.
I'm sure everybody heard that song too. You got records on deck, but with this song, who knows? This song could be like number 2 or number 5 or number 1. However, we don't know. It just don't hit me as a Cardi fan because I love Cardi. This one, I can do without. I can do without that rhyme scheme. I can do without the whole. I love Offset. I get that. I get that you're in love with Offset. I get that. We all get it.
You're just expressing your love. You're in the music industry,
right?
And this relationship is new. It's damn near marriage.
They're engaged now, right?
Right. Yeah. She has a ring, so I understand you trying to.
What if it don't work? See, that's my thing, though. What if it don't work out?
Well, they already broke up for like 10 minutes.
They did work out. They did break up for like 3 minutes. They did. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. It just didn't do it for me. I mean, maybe it'll grow on me, but I have to keep the same energy. I didn't like it. Shout out to 21 Savage for that short verse that he gave us. That was cool.
Sauce on my chick. I laughed.
Look, I had to walk out the room with that. I love that line, but
I love it.
Who you know in that line?
So we were talking personal earlier to transition. Because relationships, personal. We're talking personal earlier, and I'm in the field for a new job.
Okay.
And I was telling AKA Plural that I don't like setting goals. I don't like, and I know I'm not alone in this. I know I'm not the only person that don't like setting goals.
No, you're the only person.
No, I think that's a lie. Because when you set goals, get up. He's on the floor. Get up. When you set goals, like I'm being serious.
No, fuck thing.
When you set goals, sometimes like deep goals, and they don't come to fruition, you're disappointed. So I kind of try to live the life where whatever good happens to me is like I didn't expect it, so that's great. Opposed to I set a goal, I didn't achieve it, and I feel like a bum.
Oh my god!
Really, that's that funny?
Oh, my head hurts.
Okay, so I don't set goals. So I'm not goal oriented.
Oh my God! If I didn't set goals, we wouldn't be in a podcast right now.
You honestly just brought up a podcast, and I said, "Hey, I want to do a podcast," and we did it. That wasn't like you came to me and said, "Hey, I got this goal to do a podcast."
But I've been saying I wanted to do a podcast since like 2014.
But I didn't know about it.
See, you didn't know about it.
Okay, right.
So I had this pre-planned. I didn't know how I was going to go about it, but I did it.
That's fine. But you went to school for it.
Right.
Right. See, that's different.
And research.
Right. So that was really a goal. Whereas I just transitioned from a rapper to somebody who said funny jokes to say, hey, I would love to do a podcast one day. But it wasn't a goal. It wasn't like, I need to make this happen.
Okay.
It was just like a want.
It was a want. Okay.
Not a need.
Still funny, but okay.
So I don't like being disappointed. Okay, people? I don't like. That's why I talk to women that's in my lane. I don't like disappointment. River does not like disappointment.
I feel sorry for the girls that's in his lane.
Oh wow. Wow, that's
because you're just going for that lane.
But why do you feel sorry for them?
Because you're just going for that lane. You can go outside your lane.
I don't like disappointment. Who likes being rejected? Rejection is not cool.
Rejection ain't cool, but at the same time, we go through it.
I hear you, but if
listen, I am. You know how short I am.
That's fine. You know how less hair I did it. I am.
But I don't let it define me because you already know I don't have that problem.
Okay. Yes. Let me explain more though.
Okay, go ahead. Absolutely. Go ahead.
What I mean going on my lane, I mean if I see a chick, she's traveling a lot. Maybe she doesn't have a lot of responsibility on her plate.
Right.
I have a place. Even though I got a roommate, it's still my place.
Still your place, right.
Got a car note. I got a kid. You know what I'm saying?
You got an indoor pool. You got an outdoor pool. You got 7 rows.
It's called a bathtub and a sink. I got things with some people that don't have that much responsibility, so they don't have to expend their money on that. Some people, their parents take a lot of responsibility load off of them. Some people, they don't have kids, so they can spend more money because of that. Some people, they live with their parents, so they don't have to worry about rent. You know, some people that their finances are different.
Right.
So they can do certain things. So if I meet a chick and she's in the club every week downtown Chicago, getting a section, getting $400 bottles to herself. Not even splitting it. She buying a $400 bottle to herself. Okay. Because she doesn't have a lot of responsibility. That's not the chick I want to go for. Because I can't do those things. You know, right. You know what I'm saying? If you can easily go to Vegas once a month, I can't do that.
I can't afford that either.
I can't afford that. So it's like more than likely she won't have
fun. But I'll be broke.
Right. I will fuck up a lot of bills. So more than likely, she won't have fun with me, is what I'm saying. So I try to get away from that.
We're going to end up living where we're going.
We won't make it back from where we're going. What's going to happen? We're going to go to Vegas, but not have a plane ticket unless you're paying for my plane ticket.
Unless you're paying for that plane
Unless you're a chick that's very independent where you say, like, I'm into this guy so much, I don't care. I will pay for the trip. Because I understand you have more responsibility than I have. Right. And those chicks are out there.
I mean, yeah, definitely. Shout out to my ex. She gave me a trip to New York, even though I broke up with her before she gave it to me.
Wow.
So
I've never heard this story.
Yeah, that's a story for another day. I'll tell you off the pod.
Offset.
But yeah, yeah.
Put that away.
I mean, we talked about this earlier in the podcast, so regret. But okay.
I mean, I know you don't like turn baby mama. I say my baby mama funded majority of the trip to the one time I've been to Vegas. I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? But things happen.
Yeah, a lot of things happen. Yeah.
Things happen. I've got a lot of things thanks to an ex.
Yeah.
My Apple Watch. shout out to you. You know who you are. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? But it's shout out to the women that don't mind dipping into their bank account for the man they love. Shout out to you all. Because I read social media. It's some of you women that still got the mindset that you want to accept everything. You don't want to give.
You just accept.
You want to accept. And it's like, you're not winning. I'm sorry. You are not winning.
Not in 2018. You're
not in 2017. We still in 2017. You're not winning. It's guys that want to, if I give, I also want to receive.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I don't mind giving. I don't. But at the same time, I don't want a chick that always got a hand out. That once you give, they want to see to the extreme that you're going to give.
Right, exactly.
He gave me this. Maybe he can get my nails done every week to 2 weeks. Maybe he can get my hair done once a month. It's like, whoa. Whoa, you work just like I do. Whoa.
Wait, you know, I got to get my hair cut as much as you do.
Right. I'm weekly on my haircuts. And I got a beard. That's extra.
And that's extra, right?
You know,
my beard is extra.
I'm not asking you to take care of my personal grooming.
Absolutely not.
So I think you can do that to yourself. But I see some of these chicks that want a man because there's men out there that'll do it. And if you want to do that with your money, that's fine. I work hard for my money.
I definitely work hard for. You already know I work for.
He work on his off days.
I do. I do.
I have a child.
He has a child.
I have a new car. It's not 2017, but it is a 2015.
Yeah,
so it's not that old.
Yeah. That's a 2015?
That's a 2015.
Goddamn, okay.
I have a place. I have things that I'm trying to accomplish. Mm-hmm. So I cannot take care of me and my family and take care of you as well.
So, like, you have those things. Don't you think you should set goals?
But I got those things without setting goals.
I'm saying, though, you have the car. You have your daughter. You have the place. Don't you think you should set goals?
This is why I say that, because I accomplished getting all that without setting goals. It was literally me being at a job, me doing well at that job, and me being able to move up.
Exactly.
I didn't set goals to move up.
To get those things. I'm saying I know you didn't get. I didn't know you didn't have goals.
I just worked hard,
right.
And it came with.
But
me
what I'm saying
hard.
is, to excel better than you are right now, don't you think you should set goals higher than where you are now?
But if I set them and I don't meet them, I still gotta maintain my lifestyle.
Right, exactly. So you can still maintain your lifestyle and still set these goals. It don't have to be well above your means. I'm just saying, set them for next year. Like 2018 should be your year.
It should, but I thought 2017 should be
Freddie's year. 2018 should be my year. 2018 should be Fred's year. It should be all our years, but we should set goals to get there.
This is okay. I'm not saying don't set goals. I'm just saying I don't set goals because anything that happens in my life that I didn't plan for or I try to achieve, it's all extra greatness.
Okay.
So the fact that I achieved all this and it wasn't planned is amazing to me. Because
to get there without planning it it's amazing. I get that. Yeah.
It's amazing. It's like it wasn't on my to-do list.
Right.
But it got done and it feels great.
Right.
Feels good.
It doesn't feel good.
It feels good. But it's just like, I'm not saying people shouldn't set goals. I'm just saying sometimes when you put all your eggs in one basket and it doesn't go the way you want it to, it can mess up things because you were so focused on making that work,
right,
that it dominoed affect your life and it messed up some stuff. So for me, it's just like, I just want a job that I can grow with, that can help me pay for the things I need to pay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hell, if you really want to set a goal, I do have a goal. If you want to set a goal, I want this podcast to make it. I want us to make it in the entertainment field. Us, it's 4 of us here. It's me and him, Fred and Freddie.
Right.
Fred and Freddie, real talk, this is like extra to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they'll tell you that themselves. I'm not revealing anything.
Yeah, it's
secret.
not really a secret.
It's not a secret.
No.
They don't necessarily want or need this to pop off.
Right.
It's like a hobby that they do. It's extra. Whereas me and AKA Plural over here, we want this to pop off.
Yeah, definitely.
We want to be in the entertainment biz.
Right.
So, like, if this pops off, I will be cheek to cheek smiling because I've tried rap. I really didn't try comedy because I can't come up with original jokes like that. I can come up with original dialogue that's funny. It's a difference. Yeah. It's a complete difference. But
I think you could transfer that into like comedy though.
You can, but more on a sitcom. I can't stand on a stage and say funny stuff in conversation.
But see,
you know
that's the thing though. I talk off everybody.
Like improv?
Not even improv. It's more of a like skits and sketches and doing our own thing.
But we would need that platform.
We can do that platform.
Okay, well, I will get it. If you want to do YouTube shorts,
yeah, I'm
down.
Remember the MC Hammer thing that we came up with?
Oh my god! I haven't thought about that. Listen. We not gonna go because I don't want nobody.
Nobody want to steal.
But we have a skit that is golden.
It's pretty good though.
It's golden. But with that skit, you gotta follow up.
Yes, right. So it's only one thing that we came up with,
and I would want like 2 more in mind before I release the first one.
Right.
But the first one, the premiere, is golden.
Like we came up with this in the car.
Yes.
Like, we were just talking.
Bullshitting.
Yeah, we was. And we came up with, I'm not going to say what it was. It just involves MC Hammer and the song Let's Get It Started. And that's all it is.
I think you gave too much right there.
I think we did give too much.
I think you need to cut that out. Go back to MC Hammer.
But it's amazing. So we might do that. Look.
Now that I know you're on board to really carry it out.
Yeah.
That will be turned into a wheel.
Yeah. So we might have to. I mean, we have to do that. Like 2018, we have to do that. I said that in the tweet. Like we have to go harder. We have to go harder. I'm not. This podcast is just not like a extra thing for me. This is real life. Like I said, I've been thinking about this thing for like 2013, 2014.
Went to school for it.
So this is what I want to do.
Me too.
So
Midos.
This is like I said, what goals is a great thing. Even though you don't have any or have some, and you just don't want to go for a further.
I have this. So
you have this.
This is my goal.
Right.
I want to make it. I feel like when people make goals, they try to channel in what they're good at. Right. I feel like I'm good at entertaining people. That's not me being cocky. That's me seeing firsthand that I can make people laugh or make people smile.
Right.
I've seen it firsthand. Right. So it's like if I can channel that, and I think I have great energy with this man next to me.
If he can say, I don't set goals and I laugh for like 5 minutes, that's entertaining within itself.
Yes.
like I laughed for a good 5 minutes when he told me that, and this is before you even started the podcast.
That's what made us start the podcast. Real talk. That's what made. He was on the floor laughing, and you know what's funny? Wait, let's go with that. You know what's funny? When you say something that you don't think is that funny, and somebody
laughs,
they laughs, you be like, man, I didn't even think that was that funny. Actually,
was it that funny?
Yeah, like I said something to my guy at work, and you guys probably won't laugh, but I'm gonna just say it. I pick orders. I take orders. I'm not ashamed to say that. I take orders all day for material, for clothing. I told my guy I had a big order. So we in the aisle, me and him. I was like, man, shit, I might as well grab a Snicker because I ain't going nowhere for a while. When I tell you that this man laughed for over 5 minutes, he laughed for over 5 minutes. Some of y'all don't even think that's funny. I didn't think it was funny. I just said it. But he laughed. Right. He laughed so hard, he looked to the left and to the right at the other aisles to see if somebody heard what I said, to see if they was laughing with him. That's how hard he laughed. And it's funny because the things I mean to be funny sometimes don't get the reaction. Right. And the things that I just say as a throwaway,
it's just like hilarious.
A big I'm like,
it is
really?
It's a lot. Remember that, like, if y'all listened to last week's episode and the corny joke that he threw at Laura, I thought that was so fucking corny, right?
You didn't laugh.
I I didn't laugh.
Right.
She laughed, but it would be like random shit like what the fuck that happened last week.
Well, the Jerica got off on the Chase Bank.
Oh yeah, that like she fell her head back laughing on that shit. I mean, it just be random shit you say. It don't even have to be. It'll be off the cuff, right. And we should edit it. But
definitely should.
But it'd be great. It's just it's stuff that you can use as a stand-up comedian, but you're not a stand-up comedian.
I definitely sit a lot.
Yeah, you do. So
I'm sitting there.
We can use it another way. We can use it as far as
skits and shit,
in skits and sketches and shit like that. So we can do this another way.
I'm down.
I don't. We can start writing shit. Like I'm down. I'm down if you're down. So
no. I'm telling you, I'm down. It's not if.
Okay.
I'm down. I think me and you, we have the minds. I'm all about chemistry.
Right.
And one thing you need in this world is somebody to be on that level with you. And I really feel like me and you have that. Because we want this.
We want this, right.
And we both have a funny nature about us.
Yeah, that's true.
Naturally, not forcing.
It's not forceful.
It's not forced. It's just
right.
naturally funny.
Right.
That I think we can provide you all with like some visuals, not just audio.
Yeah. We can give you some visuals.
Some visuals that you guys like. These guys are crazy.
I mean, just because we can't give you the audio. I mean, we can't give you the visual for this podcast,
right?
Because we edited so much. Not so much this episode, because I'm keeping almost everything on this.
Yeah, we haven't said anything. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so. Outside of that, I think we can do a lot of things compared to what we do on this podcast. It's more of a dialogue. It's more of a dialogue and emails and stuff like that, and how we feeling during that week. So
right.
Whereas we're trying to make somebody else. We're trying to do something as far as like make people laugh or have another outlet to do something else.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think we do that.
I think we're gonna do that. But this is the thing though. For us to work, you guys got to work with us.
Mm-hmm.
It's a partnership.
Yeah.
So it's like for us to entertain an audience, we need an audience to entertain.
Right. I mean, absolutely right. We can do that.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be in an empty auditorium without people sitting in the seats and be successful.
Yeah, that's true.
All that is practice.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, I mean, we get messages when you guys write us in. Some of you all like say, you start off by saying, I love the show. You end by saying, I love the show. It's like we need those ratings. That's why we harp on ratings so much, because if you're clicking 5 stars, 4.5, 4, whatever,
right,
that's telling iTunes, that's telling Google Play, that's telling YouTube that, hey, this is somebody that we need to promote. This is somebody that needs to be featured. Because they are something that needs to be out there and people need to witness. People need to hear. And then that will be like execs saying, man, you heard about this point of it all?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can, they got something in quotations, something that you can build upon.
Right.
And that's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not, help us succeed, because if you help us, then that's more entertainment for you, more avenues, more. You did, like I said, this is only audio. We can get visual, and visual is so much better now.
Yeah, this definitely is. But you know what? No, I'm not going to say that because I want to say this off air, because it'll be giving way too much to what we're doing or what we might do. So I'm going to leave it. But let's switch gears here. I think it's only right that since we've been talking, we haven't had to talk about one email at all. It's been like an hour, right? So it's only right that we get into the discussion that we've been wanting to get into for the longest now. Okay. And that is confessions versus TP2.com.
No. I don't know if you're ready for this.
I'm ready. Because I'm ready to argue. I'm ready, baby.
It's not even, it's a debate.
It is. It's
I'm not
definitely
going to
a
argue
debate.
with you because you're wrong. Listen, as much as I love the deluxe edition of Confessions.
Let's get into it. I'm going to bring up the track list. Okay, so for those who don't know, so we've been having this ongoing discussion and debate.
Yes.
About Confessions versus TP2.com.
Usher versus Chaos.
Yeah, so we've been going through it for I don't know how long. I don't know. It's been months since we talked about it.
It's been a while. Anytime we reference R&B great music,
we always go back to these two albums.
Yes.
Which are the last two classic albums that I believe truthfully.
They are. I think they're 1 and 2.
Right.
Except my 1 is not your 1.
Please. Okay. All right. So I feel like Usher's Confessions, which came out in 2004. TP2.com came out in 2001.
I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm googling the track.
I'm not even gonna try to guess because I don't know.
You should put up your track list. That's what you need to be doing.
Are we going track list against track list? Don't worry about it. Siri. Help me out. Fuck you, me.
Alright.
You ain't saying nothing but a word.
Usher's Confessions. Okay, so make sure you get the deluxe edition.
Yes. Because that's the only how that's going to help your argument. Because you need Confessions Part 1.
One song is not going to define this whole album.
But let me tell you something. When you got a strong single, it does.
Okay.
And okay, let me ask you this.
Right.
Let's start the conversation like this. Was Confessions Part 1 the best song on the album?
No.
Okay. Now we got a starting point.
No, it's not.
What was better than Confessions Part 1? Because the only reason I asked that because I feel, and it's not even close, I feel Confessions Part 1, not Part 2, Part 1 is the best song on Usher's album.
Oh, that's not even a question. I've always told you that I've always been a Confessions Part 1 type guy. I've always been a Confessions Part 1 type guy. When it...
You love me unconditionally. You say you'll never leave me, no matter what. Well, I have a confession.
I don't want the these are my confessions. I don't want that. I want the ooh.
Right.
Ooh.
Right.
Ooh. I want that.
Right.
I'm that type of guy. I'm a Confessions Part 1 type of guy.
Right.
So I'll give you that. I'll even give you this. TP2.com has the best intro
ever
of any R&B album ever.
I'm about to make it real hot. TP2. Well, play 2000. Hit it hard from the back.
Any rap album. Fuck. What rap?
I even played it last week.
Yes.
I even played it this last week.
Yes.
I'll give you that. The best intro of any R&B album. I defy anybody to play any intro to any R&B album and go against TP2.com. You can't.
I got you.
It's a great fucking intro. I give you that. That's all I'm giving you after that. Confessions is way better than
so here's the questions.
Okay.
First of all, you still haven't answered me. What's a better song than Confessions Part 1 on that album?
On the album, it's either it's in between That's What It's Made For and Can You Handle It?
You're crazy.
Are you fucking serious?
You're crazy. Okay, Can You Handle It is a banger.
Yes.
And for anybody to know me in my younger years, I danced to that at a school program.
Okay, full stop. Full stop. We're going to talk about that.
Wait, do we need to?
Yes, we do. Because it's can you handle it at a school program?
Yeah, it was a school program.
Can you handle it if I go there, baby, with you?
I can handle it. I can go there, baby, with you.
Oh, I hear you talking, babe.
Explain.
I knew this chick. I think it was her senior year, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
I was out of school.
Okay.
But I was like 1 to 2 years removed. So I wasn't like out.
Right.
Yeah, it was like 1 to 2 years. She called me back to help her with a dance routine.
Mm-hmm.
They were doing Can You Handle It? I came in. But the whole routine wasn't Can You Handle It? A piece of it was Can You Handle It? A majority piece. Like,
the majority
was that song.
Yeah, okay.
I did that.
Yeah.
And they were very careful on the dance moves because the school, our original dance, the school told us was too provocative.
Oh,
because you know you gotta do a tryout dance so they see it. Right. The school said you gotta edit that. I was humping the stage and everything.
I said the lyrics, but damn,
right? You obviously can't handle it. But we changed it. We did good.
All right.
You know what I like? Just a quick off thing. I don't know how many people have done dances or anything on stage for a school, but when you hear the people in the audience yell out like, "Go ahead, such and such," it really builds you up.
You know, I'm really doing something right now.
I ain't gonna say what my real name is for y'all because I hate it, but you know, they were like, "Go ahead, insert River." I was like, you know, my stomach started rolling a little more.
He did the body roll.
You know what I'm saying? I was getting you. Can you handle it? Fuck you, man.
We can't handle your body roll.
You can't. I did like 3 sit-ups before.
Oh shit. Wow.
But
you did that.
What it's made for, I would say it's a banger. I will not say that it is better. The other song is definitely not better. What is made for it?
That's what it's made for. It's not a better song.
We can debate. The other song is not even in the vicinity of Confessions Part 1.
Are you fucking serious?
I just said it, so I am fucking serious.
First of all, hold on. I don't know which one to argue first. Can You Handle It or That's What It's Made For? I mean, they're both equal to because one leads to another on the album.
That's what it's made for. Is straight. It's cool. It's all right. It's good, but it's not great. I don't think. I think Can You Handle It is great. It's an amazing song. It's an amazing song. Like I said, I did a whole thing school program.
Yeah.
It's just everything to it is great.
I would be kind of like weirded out if you did a dance routine That's What It's Made For.
No, I didn't. I definitely did not because it's not worth it.
The lyrics, no,
it's not worth it. What it's made for is a cool album song, but I don't have it in the same space as Can You Handle It?
Wow, really?
And because I think Confessions Part 1 and Can You Handle It are the 1-2 of that album. That's how I feel. So if you ask me what's the top 2 songs, that's what I'm gonna answer.
I feel like Confessions Part 1 is an extension to 2.
No, it's different. It's a completely different beat.
It's a different beat, but of course, yeah, but it's an extension of 2 because it's just an added bonus to 2.
You know I'm mad, Usher, I'm mad at you because you made it an interlude on the original album.
Right, and I hated you for that.
And like, I still feel some type of way. You didn't make, I think you could have, I think that song, that album was multi-platinum, but I think it could have went platinum faster if they didn't have to wait for the actual Part 1.
Everything that I'm doing is all bad. I got a chick on the side, a crib in a ride, telling you so many lies. It's all bad. I just confess it's been going on so long. Doing you so wrong. Doing you so wrong. And I want you to know that everything that I do is all bad.
I feel like somebody has. Okay, this is an interlude. Somebody said, "Okay, you need to make a full song out of this whole little first verse right here."
You're probably right.
And he just put it on the deluxe version of it.
I believe you.
I truly feel it.
I believe
somebody said that. Sometimes.
The engineer was like, "Bro, do you hear what we got with this interlude?
You need to make a full song out of this song."
Yeah,
right.
That's how Panty Dropper was from Trey Songz, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
am I not? Am I right about
because it was like
it
was short song. It was like a minute and 30 seconds. Or whatever.
Then he made Panty Dropper.
Right, and then he made the full version of it.
Right. So sometimes you guys don't recognize your own greatness.
Yeah, I think. It happens a lot. I mean, even now it happens when people make interludes like, "Oh man, you need to make a full version of that song" or whatever. It happens. It happens a lot, and I think that's what happened with Confessions Part 1. I mean, that even though they call it Confessions Part 1, I don't even think it was a Part 1.
It wasn't part. It literally was Part 2. Right?
Yeah, right. To be honest.
Yeah.
So I get you on that. The whole "that's what it's made for, can you handle it" deal. I get it. I get what you're saying, but I think they're one of one. I feel like Confessions Part 1 is like 3 for me. That's the third song that I love on that album.
Wait. Confessions Part 1 is the third best song?
It's the third song.
Please tell me the 2 over that.
Can you handle it? That's what it's made for.
Wow. Okay. So, 5-on-5 basketball.
Okay.
Give me the other 2 in the starting 5 of that album.
The starting 5 of that album?
You gave me 3.
I'll give you that.
Give me the other 2, and I'm going to put it against TP2's starting 5,
absolutely.
in my opinion.
Okay. So, that's what it's made for. Can you handle it?
Confessions Part 1.
Confessions Part 1.
I would assume Confessions Part 2 is the 4th.
No.
Okay. Now we're talking.
No, it's not. No, it's not. So 4 and 5 is definitely Superstar.
I had a feeling.
You have to put Superstar in there.
Superstar's a good song.
It's a great song, and Do It To Me.
You want me to stop, but I know exactly what you want. You want to do it to me. I want to feel you touch my body, baby. Body, baby. Do it to me. I guarantee you won't regret it. Let me say it out like you ain't never heard.
Okay. TP2, the intro. Easy.
Okay.
Easy.
That's number 1. I'm thinking it's not number 1.
I mean, it could be. Some people might want to feel it on your booty. That without saying that.
Okay.
So it goes, 1 and 2, however you feel.
Right.
So that's the 2. For me, not for you all, but for me, I love Just Like That. It's something about Just Like That.
Just Like That is good. Okay.
Just Like That is great to me. I don't know. It's just so different.
Like a favorite scene in a big movie. You wanna know how I feel? Just like that, just like that. Whoa. You wanna know how I feel? Just like that, just like that. If you wanna know.
Okay.
R&B thug.
Just another beat thug thing.
Greatest sex. But this is the thing. Because I can't do a starting 5 because I look at this playlist and I feel like I'm against it. Because some people might be like, nigga, what about Strip For You?
There'll be 3 knocks at the door, my baby. I'm trench coat, it's the floor, my baby.
Nigga, what about Like a Real Freak?
Go up and down, left and right, in and out, like a real freak should.
Nigga, what about Fiesta?
Chilling in my 4.6 at the light. About to be VIP for the night. Shorty in a drop top V, made a right. Pull up to a bumper, baby, beat twice. Jumped out the whip like I was the police. Didn't have a gun, but my wrist said freeze. Black Friday on a DVD. She's a baller, and I'm a baller. But what? Tell my hot girls living.
Yeah, right.
Nigga, what about the real R. Kelly? Some of y'all don't know about the real R. Kelly.
R. Kelly, right? Yeah.
Nigga, One Me?
There can only be one me. Can't nobody do your body like me. There can only be one me. Can't nobody do your body like me. I wanna make you moan, do it all night long. But once I get you home, baby girl, it's on. I'm a winner, I'm a winner, I'm a winner. I'm a winner in bed.
You don't know about. I wish. This how good this album is. You can't make a starting five because
I think you need to start making starting five.
But you can't, because if I make a starting five, it's other songs.
You're excluding. Look, I excluded all the singles on that album of Confessions. Not of a good reason, just because I like the B-sides of those songs.
These B-sides on this TP2 album are amazing.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I like the B-songs of Confessions album. You like the B-songs of that album also.
Yes.
You also like the A-sides of those you
I like the album in whole.
All right, of course. I like the album of whole too. It's just
you're wrong.
I like the deep cuts of those albums.
This album is so rich. And you know what's great about this album? It didn't need a deluxe edition.
It didn't need a deluxe edition.
It knew it was great off the whole first.
I'm interested. What's on the deluxe album of that?
It's not a deluxe.
Oh,
version.
It's not?
He knew what he had the first time.
Oh, okay. So he's
Usher needed to make a song with Alicia Keys. Confessions Part 1. He needed to make more songs.
Oh yeah, he put Seduction in there. He put
Seduction. And I don't even know if .com was an extension of that album.
Oh no. I didn't know.
Because some bootleg versions have .com on there.
Yeah, some bootleg versions.
I'm not quite sure if .com is or isn't a part of it.
Technically, it's not part of the album.
It's the second cousin.
Yeah, it's the second cousin of it. I remember it was coming on the radio. Like, where the hell did this come from? It's on the deluxe album.
But R. Kelly knew he had it from this. A Woman's Threat? I didn't even say A Woman's Threat.
Wait, A Woman's Threat is on there?
Yes, A Woman's Threat is on there.
My time, my patience, my love, my blood, my sweat, my tears.
Okay.
Come on.
Wait, so what year did that come out of? I'm curious.
Hold on.
Because I know Confessions came out in 2004.
Released 2000.
2000.
R. Kelly started the millennium with the greatest R&B album ever.
I don't think
he started the millennium.
He started off with a great fucking album.
The greatest.
That was the classic album until Confessions came out.
Look, he even one of his songs called The Greatest Sex, because he knew he had the greatest album that you're gonna have the greatest sex too.
From beyond this bed of mine, I see ceiling fans with you on top of me, and the window blinds are filled with rays of sun, and all your secret fantasies, thy will be done.
For all my youngsters who aren't fucking with TP2, the next time, if you're a guy or if you're a girl, fuck it. I'm not going to say gender-wise. I'm not going to be biased.
Right.
When you want to set the mood and you not on TP2, I guarantee you will experience an orgasm that you have never experienced before when you pop in TP2. From the that's all you need. Hit it hard from the back. So he either is going to go harder hitting from the back, or you're going to press your ass harder against him. Either way, one of you guys are gonna go have better sex than you've had that week, that month, that year.
I hate the fact that Usher started the album with the intro's there, but he started the album with that's the very first full song of the album.
Wait, Lil Jon?
Yeah.
That's on Confessions?
Like when you start the album, it's the da 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 da, and it's like the 40-second whatever intro.
No, it's not on Confessions.
Yeah, it's on Confessions.
I don't believe it.
I'm looking at it right there.
What am I looking at?
Right there. Yeah. That was Confessions? Yes. What album you thought that was on?
I don't know.
Yeah. So I hate the fact that started this album. You know, besides the little intro.
Yeah, it was Confessions.
Yeah. Right. So,
but it was 4 years after he had 4 years to take in R. Kelly's album.
He said, "Okay,
usurp it.
I got you."
He did not though.
Yeah, he did.
He did not.
And then we're gonna do Same Girl in the next 4 years.
Because he knew he didn't usurp it. Because he didn't know.
Absolutely. So
I didn't realize that was the same album.
Yeah, that's the same album.
That was a great single. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a great single.
It's not better than Feeling.
And then it starts it comes out, and then Throwback, which is a great fucking song. Shout out to Just Blaze for that. And then really Throwback is
it's like it's cool, but it's not like
what? Are you serious?
My man went from I Wish to Breaking It Down for the Lost Homies to Feeling on Your Booty. Feeling on Your Booty destroys
Throwback is number 6 to me. So Throwback comes out, and then
it's not even top 5.
And then the Confessions interlude, which is Confessions Part 1, if you want to think about it, and then Confessions Part 2, then Burn, then Caught Up, and then Superstar, which is great. Oh, the Superstar interlude, and then the Superstar, and then Truth Hurts, which is another great fucking song. Simple Things, Bad Girl, That's What It's Made For, Can You Handle It, Do It To Me, Take Your Hand, and then Follow Me.
I just feel like that song doesn't even you saying that matchup, it's like, God, you're losing. Because I don't feel like none of that shit is better than the shit I was talking about. But it's a matter of opinion. Hey, when you guys send us emails, do me a favor. Send us your story. But at the bottom, the last thing, say whether you were Confessions or you were TP2.com. If you guys haven't heard the albums, give the album a listen. Give it a breeze through.
Yeah.
Willing to bet you'll be on my side.
I don't think so. Actually, I want you to think about this. I want you to go ahead and listen to both albums. I want you to go really
listen to both albums.
Really listen to both albums. Even if you're influenced by one, listen to both albums. Because you could be like a TP2 person.
You could be an R. Kelly fan, not an Usher. You could be an Usher, not an R. Kelly.
Right, exactly. You could be a Confessions type person. I want you to listen to both albums. I want you to do that. Take a great listen. And then I want you to come back, email us, or even voicemail us. extrapointpod@gmail.com. Let us know what do you feel like either Confessions or TP2.com, the last great classic album. Even though they're both classics, we're not taking both. We're not taking.
Oh no, they're both. I have them as 1 and 2,
and I do. I have them too. So I have them both on there. But I want you to say which one is better. That's what I want to say. I want that. Let's give them that. All right.
Yeah.
We wanted you to tell us which one is better. Send them some emails, send them some voicemails. Let us know how you feel about both albums and which one is better. Because it's Confessions, of course.
And you know what your confession to be? That TP2.com is better. That's what your confession to be. Because you're going to put it on and then you're going to be like, you know what, River? I experienced something physically inside my private regions that I never felt before, especially when he told me to set it on his face. He ain't never said that to me.
I said it before and I will say it again. It's the best intro of any R&B album ever. Hit It Hard from the Back is the very first line of that album.
I'm just saying, look what he put out there. First of all, I'm just say this, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say on it. All of us ain't thugs. We know it. All of us ain't gangsters.
No, we're not.
But he put it out there for the R&B thugs. And if I gotta explain what an R&B thug is, I don't want to. Some of y'all know y'all hard enough, but y'all got that side like y'all can appease to women. And he was just saying an R&B thug, looking for some ass, Like, do you want a thug, babe? And it's that nigga like he ain't gotta hit a nigga in the streets hard. He hit you hard. Like That's definitely top 5.
It is though. It's definitely top 5.
Look, we'll see. Just send your thoughts. Even if you go against me, you're not going to change my opinion. Because
no, you're not going to change my opinion either.
TP2 is just that amazing to me.
Right.
Because it's just done so much in my life.
We just needed this discussion on here because it's been months in the making.
We keep debating it all the air.
Yeah, we do. We really do. This is like one of the oddest things that we do against each other. I mean, I guess because we're friends. We have this. I don't know what started it. I don't know what came of it or whatever. We just start talking about these 2 albums. And we just started debating them. So we had to have this discussion on the pod for you to listen because shit, it wouldn't be discussed if we didn't. So we had to. And then we had to end it all because it had to end. I'm tired of having the discussion.
But it's not going to end. Because no matter what they say, it's not going to change.
We could be like 40-something years old. We still had this discussion.
I'm not going to talk to you about this no more. I'm hoping one day you listen to TV2.com and you just be like, you know what, really like.
It's not going to happen.
That's fine. You said to yourself.
You be on your deathbed. You die first. I'm just going to be like, yeah. I might tell you that on your deathbed.
I'm like, nurse, what did you say? Write this down. Put it on my tombstone.
Anything you want to say before you... I just want to tell you, man, that TP2.com is better than Confessions.
My tombstone will say, here lies the guy that was right about TP2. You can ask him.
Oh, man. I'm praying for that day. I'm praying for the day that I'll be on my deathbed and he tell me that Confessions is better than TP2.com.
No.
We don't argue about nothing, no album ever, besides those 2. It's weird.
Can I say that I'm very surprised?
Why?
That without one singular email, we are 1 hour and 41 minutes into this
pretty
podcast.
great, right? It's pretty amazing.
We are in it to win it with this Christmas episode. Folks, we tell you this all the time. We do not have things written down.
No, we don't.
We just go.
We just
no huddle. We said it earlier. No huddle.
We just flow. We really do.
And the fact is, only 2 of us. Right. No guests.
That's true too.
No other members.
That's true.
Nothing written down.
And
no
Fred
emails.
is on his way right now.
And Fred is... Listen, we got emails still to get into and whatever Fred wants to talk about. And we still got a game that y'all don't know about.
Which is the crazy part. So,
and we still are 142 and he haven't even incorporated the music he gonna incorporate.
No.
So it's gonna be more than 142 by the time I say this. Amazing. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Yo. It's Billy Otis here, a.k.a. the Black Teddy Ruxpin, a.k.a. Mr. Two Socks himself. Just here to tell you guys, thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed part 1 of our Christmas episode. This is just part 1. We have a whole nother part 2 awaiting for it to be downloaded. It probably will be out tomorrow. If it's up to me, it's definitely be out tomorrow. But you have part 1 here now. We appreciate you listening. Rate, review the show, please. We would love that. Thank you for listening right now. You got episode 36 with Laura Donkers just a couple days ago. We just dropped that. And then you got 37 here, a part 1 of 37, plus part 2 coming out tomorrow. So you got a whole bunch of content from us. It was just a thank you for you guys for, subscribing and listening and being, just day one fans, man. We really appreciate it. We had a great time just recording and shooting this shit about confessions at TP2.com. And the Christmas and love and everything else that came out on that episode there. We got a whole other part 2 for y'all. So be on the lookout for that. Just want to thank you once again. I hope you guys have a great holiday. Hope the kids got whatever they wanted. Hope you guys got whatever you wanted. And ladies, be sure to keep your man on his mistletoes. I sound like a radio guy from there. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. We'll be back next week, and I'll holler at y'all, man. Peace.